Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Modern military aircraft and helicopters are among the most complex machines ever built, made up of tens of thousands of interconnected components that must work in perfect harmony. From advanced avionics and flight control systems to engines, hydraulics, and structural elements, every part plays a critical role in safe and effective flight. Air forces around the world understand that even the most advanced aircraft are only as capable as the maintenance that supports them. Because of this, nearly every United States Air Force installation is supported by a dedicated maintenance center, either located directly on the base or positioned nearby to provide rapid access. These facilities ensure that aircraft are inspected, serviced, repaired, and upgraded on a continuous basis. Without this constant attention, aircraft readiness would quickly degrade, limiting operational capability and mission success. Air Force maintenance centers form the backbone of U.S. military aviation operations. They are responsible for everything from routine inspections and preventive maintenance to major repairs and long-term sustainment programs. Technicians troubleshoot complex mechanical and electronic issues, replace worn components, and ensure that aircraft meet strict safety and performance standards before returning to service. One of the most vital responsibilities assigned to maintenance personnel is keeping aircraft engines in peak operating condition. Modern military aircraft are designed to fly in extreme environments and under intense stress, but even with these capabilities, an engine failure remains one of the most serious and immediate threats to both the aircraft and its crew. To prevent this, engines are maintained through a carefully structured process that includes routine inspections, targeted repairs, and full overhaul cycles. Each phase is designed to extend engine life while maintaining maximum readiness. U.S. military aircraft engines are subjected to thorough checks before flights, after landings, and at scheduled intervals in between. These inspections allow technicians to detect early signs of wear, damage, or malfunction before they can develop into critical failures. This proactive approach not only improves safety, but also significantly reduces long-term costs. Repairing or replacing individual components is far less expensive than replacing an entire engine assembly. By identifying problems early and addressing them immediately, maintenance crews help minimize downtime, preserve valuable equipment, and ensure that the aircraft fleet remains reliable, safe, and ready for mission demands. U.S. Air Force engine repair shops, also known as maintenance depots or engine overhaul facilities, are specialized facilities where most major engine repairs occur. There are shops like this spread out all over the world, each of them equipped with racks, tools, lifts, and other equipment to help them more easily move and access large engines. Depending on the model, these engines can weigh between 5,000 and 20,000 pounds. So these lift devices play a huge role in their facility's efficiency and in maintaining a safe environment. This F-16 engine suffered damage from FOD, otherwise known as foreign object debris. Whenever FOD travels through an engine, the entire system must be taken apart, as it can be complicated to determine where the damage occurred from the outside. When an engine suffers catastrophic damage or reaches a certain point in its life cycle, Air Force maintenance technicians will replace it with a new or refurbished model. This McDonnell Douglas KC-10 extender is one of the most frequently used tanker aircraft in the fleet. Due to the nature of its job, this plane's engines often see higher air mileage than others. Even with the right equipment, swapping out the engine takes time and coordination from multiple crew members. Each model weighs over 8,000 pounds and measures over 14 feet long. First, the cowling protecting the engine will be opened up. Then the engine will be carefully removed and shipped off to another part of the facility. The new engine will then be lifted into place and secured at multiple attach points. The largest and most advanced aircraft maintenance facility in the United States is the Oklahoma City Air Logistic Complex at Tinker Air Force Base. The OCALC is responsible for maintaining, repairing, and overhauling a wide range of aircraft, including bombers, fighters, tankers, and reconnaissance planes. In addition to directly servicing advanced aircraft like the B-1 and B-52, the complex also provides support for engines, avionics systems, and other related aerospace components. The facility employs a highly skilled workforce of more than 10,000 military personnel, civilian employees, and contractors. It also features various shops, production, and repair lines spread out over thousands of acres. The primary mission of the United States Air Force is to ensure that its aircraft remain battle-ready at all times. That's why it places a lot of focus on field maintenance. This refers to any maintenance activities carried out in the field or at remote locations, rather than dedicated facilities or depots. Though major repairs are sometimes necessary, most field maintenance focuses on inspection and evaluation before or after a flight. That said, the nature of the process can change depending on the type of aircraft, mission requirements, and operating conditions. This KC-135 is based in Qatar, an arid desert nation where the plane and its engines are subject to high levels of sand, heat, and debris. In such conditions, the U.S. military is likely to increase the frequency and thoroughness of its maintenance efforts. At the top of the maintenance hierarchy sits depot-level maintenance, the most comprehensive and resource-intensive form of aircraft upkeep. This level of maintenance goes far beyond routine inspections or component replacement and is reserved for the most complex repairs, major structural work, and long-term modernization efforts. Depot-level maintenance requires vast amounts of equipment, highly specialized facilities, and teams of technicians with advanced training and deep technical expertise. As the name suggests, this type of maintenance is usually carried out at dedicated depot facilities. These large-scale centers are specifically designed to handle full aircraft overhauls, structural repairs, and system modifications that cannot be accomplished at operational bases or aboard ships. At a depot, aircraft may be completely disassembled, inspected down to the frame, rebuilt, and upgraded to extend their service life and restore them to optimal condition. Occasionally, however, circumstances prevent an aircraft from being transported to a depot. In one such rare case, a KC-135 Stratotanker suffered severe wing damage that left it unable to fly. Under normal conditions, the aircraft would have been ferried to a depot facility for repair. Instead, the situation required an extraordinary solution. The depot had to come to the aircraft. Specialized maintenance teams, equipment, and tools were deployed directly to the damaged tanker, effectively transforming the airfield into a temporary depot. This approach is highly uncommon, but it underscores the flexibility and dedication of military maintenance personnel. These technicians adapted to the situation, performing complex structural repairs in the field to restore the aircraft. Operating from land-based airfields offers a wide range of options when it comes to aircraft maintenance. Bases have expansive hangars, specialized workshops, and easy access to replacement parts, heavy equipment, and additional personnel. At sea, however, the situation is far more demanding. Space is limited, conditions are constantly changing, and the margin for error is extremely small. For the more than 80 aircraft and helicopters assigned to a U.S. Nimitz-class aircraft carrier, maintenance must be carried out in a tightly controlled and highly efficient environment. Every task, from routine inspections to urgent repairs, is performed while the ship is in motion, often in rough seas and under tight operational timelines. Despite these challenges, aircraft carriers are designed to function as self-contained aviation maintenance hubs. Just a few levels below the flight deck sits the hangar bay, a vast enclosed space where most aircraft maintenance and upkeep takes place. This area serves as the heart of the carrier's aviation support operations. Here, crews conduct inspections, troubleshoot system faults, replace components, and prepare aircraft for their next sortie. Although the hangar deck can feel crowded, it is carefully organized to maximize efficiency and safety. This team is performing maintenance on a FA-18E Super Hornet, one of the most common aircraft found on board U.S. aircraft carriers. Each of the Hornet's GEF 414-400 turbofans is capable of producing up to 22,000 pounds of thrust. They also weigh around 2,500 pounds, the same as an average car. Performing any sort of deep maintenance on an aircraft engine like this requires that it be entirely removed from the plane itself. Fortunately, aircraft hangar bays are adequately equipped to pull off this delicate procedure with the help of just a few individuals. Maintenance teams work tirelessly to ensure all the planes and helicopters on board are mission-ready at all times. Just like on land, all aircraft maintenance on carriers follows a well-defined cycle known as the maintenance phase. This phase comprises several stages, including pre-flight maintenance, post-flight maintenance, daily inspections, turnaround inspections, periodic inspections, and major maintenance intervals. Routine inspections are scheduled at regular intervals, typically every 30, 60, or 120 days. These typically involve closely evaluating major systems such as landing gear, engines, and navigation. Behind every successful mission and every safe landing stands an enormous maintenance effort carried out by highly skilled professionals. Whether on land, at sea, or in the most remote environments, these teams ensure U.S. military aircraft remain reliable, efficient, and ready for combat at a moment's notice. Their work is rarely seen, but without it, air power simply would not exist. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.